let's get this over with. Since this is the league with a couple Bronco butt heads, it was obvious the Broncos probably were going to win. I mean, the odds were at least over 80% that they were going to win because you average 30 points plus a game, and the Chiefs' offense can't even get 20 points a game. And you know the Chiefs' defense is going to at least get the Broncos to score 20 points. So if the Chiefs' offense can't get set more than 20, the Broncos you know will get at least 20. The Chiefs are probably not going to win. And it showed. Even though the Chiefs somehow held them to 27 without sacking Peyton once, without letting Peyton really even feel a threat at all of getting sacked or getting touched. I don't know how your defense can't throw an all-out blitz and attack them. And then our cornerbacks were not even, I don't think they were that physical on the line. To me, to beat the Broncos, your cornerbacks got to be man-to-man, and when they hike that ball, they need to just push him and get him off his route right away. But I don't think I ever saw him once get physical with him. And then offensively, they didn't even do but try 2 screen passes to Jamal Charles. And yeah, he dropped one, and one of them was a bad pass. But I don't think I ever saw a real screen pass to Jamal. He had some good runs, but other than that, he got stuffed because they were just, the defensive line was just all over him. But why don't you do more screen passes to Jamal? Not to Sherman, not to Fasano. It's like screen passes to those guys? Seriously? I didn't get it. I think McCluster should have got a lot of screen passes, but I think Charles should have too. Anyway, it's obvious Broncos dominated. The Chiefs were getting lucky by keeping them in the game. But congratulations, Broncos. We'll see what happens when you come here. Hopefully our noise level will get Peyton and the team off balance. Who knows? Welker might be out for a couple weeks. And then you'll be stuck with just Decker and Thomas. And Thomas got a little dinged up too yesterday, I think. So we'll see how good he'll be for the next couple weeks. All it takes is we beat you in 2 weeks, and if we all go whatever and one, I think the Chiefs have the tiebreaker. I'm not sure. I don't know how the tiebreakers work. But that's it. Alright, so I'm doing my video now because there's only one game that's in question. Bad Influence has a 9-point lead, 9-point lead over Biscuit Butt. Biscuit Butt has Steve Smith, who's been so dominant this year. And Bad Influence has D'Angelo Williams, who's been amazing. So, I'm going to assume both guys get about 10 to 15 points each. So, Biscuit Butt will lose by 5 to 10 points. Sorry. I hope I don't jinx you, Bad Influence. I think Biscuit Butt, you should still beat him. So anyway, Minivan Madness had his way with me. Colin Kaepernick, I don't know if he had one good game on week 1, and then ever since week 1, I don't think he's gotten over 30 points. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know. I might have to even though I have to start him, I might pick up that McGloin guy from the Raiders if he starts next week. Because I just had a bad week from him. And then, the rest of my team just was pretty bad. I could have played Buffalo's defense, which I thought about. But, I mean, come on, Houston playing the Raiders with a backup quarterback. I was thinking that Houston was going to be all over that. But, obviously, he got 10 points. I can't complain. But, yeah, so, Matt, you beat me. Congratulations. Like I said, Bad Influence should beat Biscuit Butt. Big Red, whoa. That's all I can say is, whoa. Case Keenum's your starting quarterback and only gets you 16 points, and you still nut up 163 points. And that's with your running backs. Both your starting running backs not even getting you 20 each. 15 and 14 and a half, and you still net up 160. Harry Douglas, Calvin Johnson, Jordy Nelson. Your tight end, your kicker, all get you that. Oh yeah, you still got your defense to go. So you're going to probably get at least 170. Calvin Johnson is a freak. Did he get a catch in the second half? Because I'm looking at this going, this looks like your first half stat. 6 catches, 179, 2 touchdowns. Did he get a catch in the second half? I don't think he did. So you played Case Keenum and not Phillip Rivers. Your trusty Phillip Rivers. Well, I guess you'll be playing him now. Cardiac Kids, you got 81 points. You still got Cam Newton and Gronkowski to go. So we'll say you get 30 to 45 more points. You're still losing because Fred Jackson stunk. Marshawn Lynch had an amazing game, though. Riley Cooper stunk. Eric Decker stunk. Didn't help us. It helped the Chiefs out enough. Your Jets defense sucked. You really couldn't have done anything else except play your Bengals defense. The rest of your team didn't. Wow. I give you props. Even though your team sucked, I give you props for benching AJ. Did you really bench AJ Green? Wow. I mean, if you would have won, that would have been an amazing bench. But you sucked and lost, so it doesn't matter. Oh, but you do have Bobby Rainey on the bench. I mean, come on, genius. You bench A.J. Green, you don't start Bobby Rainey? Where were you on that one? I mean, just think if you started Bobby Rainey instead of Riley Cooper. That would have been 40 more points almost, 120. You actually have a shot now. Yeah, you actually have a shot. If you would have started Bobby Rainey instead of Riley Cooper, make him your flex, you would only be down by like 40. With Cam Newton and Gronkowski, I mean, that's an easy win. What the heck are you thinking? Gosh, everyone should have known to start Bobby Rainey. Dumbass. Alright. Hawkeyes got punked by Taco Pluggers. RG3 is actually, I just am scared to start him because I'm scared he's always going to get hurt. Or I'm scared to have him on my team. But he's been getting 30-plus points a game. And it's all in the fourth quarter because I think he had like 8 points going into the fourth quarter or late third quarter. And then he busts up 36. That's just nuts. Andre Brown, disappointing, but I had him and I was disappointed. I thought he was going to have a great game. Really, I just like the fact that you dominated the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes got he started Donald Brown. I thought that was genius. When he started Donald Brown on Thursday, I was like, that's pretty ballsy to bench Trent Richardson, who has sucked. But it's just so hard to bench Trent Richardson. But you do it now. I think you do it. Donald Brown's clearly the stud for them, and he's the hot horse. So obviously they're going to keep giving it to Donald Brown. And now he's got Rashad Jennings starting from that trade he got, because it looks like he's not going to lose his spot either when McFadden comes back. He's got a team. He's got one weakness, except come week 12 supposedly, if Aaron Rodgers comes back week 12 and is healthy, key word. Hold on, let me check something as I procrastinate this. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy on week 12, come on, computer, work with it. Jeez. What the freaking egg? Come on. Oh, here it is. Where are you at? Hawkeyes still can make the playoffs. He's got 6 wins. Oh yeah, Hawkeyes, you could be a 6 seed, 5 or 6 seed if you win out. Yeah, you could be a 5 or a 6 seed if you win out. And if Aaron Rodgers comes back by week 12, watch out. Holy cow. Donald Brown and Rashad Jennings keeps playing like they're playing. He's got Garcon and Brandon Marshall and Zach Stacy. Oh, man, watch out. Hawkeyes is going to be on a tear and he's got the San Francisco D, which hasn't been spectacular, but, you know, it's the name. So anyway, I think Hawkeyes can make it, if only if Aaron Rodgers is healthy. He's going to make a tear on this game. Bug Eaters, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for dominating Donkey. Peyton Manning's 26 points. Pathetic. I mean, it's like one week I want to say, you know what? Darren's right. I think you got to get the top tier quarterback in the league, in the NFL in your draft, and then go after everyone else. And then Peyton throws up a 26-pointer and makes me think, no, you can wait till the 5th round, just like all other quarterbacks that average, like Nick Foles got 32. Nick Foles didn't even get drafted. 32 points from Nick Foles, 26 from Peyton. Obviously, Nick Foles should have been drafted in the 1st round. I mean, he's got more points than Peyton. I haven't yet. I'm almost there, Darren, just to say, yeah, you should probably take him, because odds are Peyton's going to score 35 to 40. I would say out of 14-week fantasy league. Remember, it's 14-week fantasy. I'm not talking about NFL. In a 14-week fantasy league before the playoffs start, I don't know. I'd say Peyton will get you 35 to 40 points 9, 10 of those times. I'll say 9. I'll go 9 of those times. Is that worth a number one, like your first pick in the draft? Maybe. Or if you get a quarterback like Nick Foles, he'll get you 25 to 35 every week, it seems like. Well, he did have one bad week. All right, enough of this. Let's go on. Bug Eaters had a horrible game from Jamal. I think he might have lost Darren Sproles because that injury he got, I don't know. So, but you held on enough for at least to beat the Donkey. Antonio Brown, amazing. Andre Johnson had a good game. And I don't think he's friends with Matt Schaub anymore. I think him and Matt Schaub are done being friends. Jimmy Graham, pretty dismal game. And how did you win? How did you beat the Donkey? I'm looking at your team, and the only guy that you had 2 guys that had good games really: Nick Foles and Antonio Brown, Andre Johnson, and you still win. I don't care how you did it. I am just so glad you beat the Donkey, because I got beat. I'm holding on. That's what I'm doing. I'm just holding on, crossing my fingers that I can at least get a 2 or 3 seed. Because division play starts, by the way. Oh, and the Mob, I'm doing this. Another team that he's holding on to a 41-point lead. He's done, and the Doubles has Brady and Gostkowski. Now, they're playing Carolina in Carolina, so I'm thinking Brady will get maybe 30 to 32 points. But I think Gostkowski might only get held to like 4 or 5. So it's going to be like somebody's going to win by 1 to 4 points. So somebody's going to lose by 1 to 4 points. I don't know who, but what will the records look like? Okay, so if the Devils actually win, he'll have 6 wins. That'll be huge for the Devils, because now the Devils will be in contention of a playoff spot, possibly. If he loses, he's pretty much toilet bound. The Mob, he's just winning for respect. End of the year respect, gaining some what's that word? Gaining some strength? No, for next year. You know, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Help me out. He's getting some. It's like right here, and it's heading down to here, and it's almost on my tongue and coming out. Motivation? Motivation, I think that's the word. Maybe? I think motivation. Getting motivation for next year. So, I can't believe I'm still a game. I'm a game up on him. Did you really just change your logo, Donkey? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, well, we'll be changing that in 2 weeks, So anyway, 2 weeks left. All I gotta do is win. Let's see, am I playing you next week, Donkey? I If I am, oh, I hope I beat you. Let's see here. Week 12. Next week, no, I play the mob. You better not beat me, Derek. You should have beat me last time, and you better not beat me this time. And Bad Influence better beat the Donkey. That's all I need. I win, Donkey loses, I clinch the division. That's all I need, okay? So, Bug Eaters plays, well, we'll hold off on that. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, so, I have a game lead over Donkey. Bad Influence and the Mob are toilet bowl down. The Big Red Boy, yeah, he won. He's got a game lead over Taco Pluggers. Game lead, wow, what a division. Everyone in your division, well, Big Red 7-4-1, so we'll just call it 8-4. So he's 8-4, we'll say. And everyone else is 7-5. Oh, that is amazing and sucks at the same time, because that means at least one of you is going to get ousted to the toilet bowl. And you both play 2 more games in your division, so technically 2 of you guys could get ousted because, you know, well, you know what? You could, man, your whole division could make the playoffs. That would be sick. That would be sick. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I think the Donkey and me hopefully should make the playoffs. I mean, I hope I don't just totally bomb and go to that would really suck. If I lose the next 2, and let's say Big Red Taco Pluggers and Minivan Madness end up with 8 wins, I could go to the toilet bowl. I really could. That's so crazy. Alright, so next week, where we got? We got, and I'm just guessing. Okay, Mike, I'm guessing. Bug Eaters plays Cardiac Kids. Cardiac Kids wins. That's the easy one. Oh, and there's only 1 more week of bye weeks finally. The byes are almost done with. Devils plays Hawkeyes. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. That is gonna be a good game. You know, I think the Devils can pull that out. I'm just guessing, but I think they could. Because right now the Devils, let's see, Devils has Brady Bush, Matthews, Pearson. I really think the Devils could pull that game out. I do. It's just what I think. The Mob versus me. The Mob's got 3 starting running backs all of a sudden. Oh. Andrew Brees. Oh, that sucks. That just sucks. Who does he have? Who does he have going? I gotta look at this. This is gonna bug me. Projected. You probably haven't set your lineup yet, have you? Nope, you haven't. So I can't even tell. I know what I can do. I'm gonna make you guys. I'm stalling because I'm gonna set his lineup so I can see. Alright. Obviously, you're going to have Drew Brees, Ray Rice, Ben Tate, probably Brian Leonard. Then you're probably going to go with Torrey. I don't know who your other one will be. I'll just throw Terrence in there, I guess. Tony Gonzalez probably. Your kicker will be, who knows, Prater, because he's a stupid Bronco. Alright, let's just see here. So you got Breeze, Leonard, Ray Rice. Man, that just sucks. Because I don't know if I'm going to win. I can't believe I might lose to you, Mob. I'll have McCown against... I think I got to stick with Colin Kaepernick. That's what sucks also. I think I have to stick with Kaepernick. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to say you beat me, Mob. I just don't see it happening for me. My receivers suck. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, Donkey, it's in your hands. Whatever. So, the Pick'ems, Cardiac Kids, and Minivan Madness are tied. Are you guys like sharing your picks or what? Hawkeye's 1 point behind, and I and Bug Ears and Donkey are 2 points behind. So, all right, that was fun. I hope I didn't waste too much of your time. I only wasted 20 minutes of your time. It's not too bad. Have a good week, fellas.